Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent. Today I'm building Dragalge Trick Room for Sword and Shield OU, and then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladders. So, I haven't built Trick Room in a very long time, but I think I know the idea of it. I definitely understand what the best Trick Room setters are, but I also just wanted to use as many new Pokemon as possible, and I figured Dragalge does have the speed tier to take advantage of Trick Room. The good thing is, due to its dual stab, if we run into a fairy type that can deal with the Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave can hit that. The one exception is Magearna, which, speaking of Magearna, that's another reason why I wanted to do this today. Magearna probably isn't going to be around very much longer, and I wanted to use Trick Room Magearna once before it ended up getting banned. So that's what we're going to add to the team first. We're going to go ahead and add Modest. I guess I should talk about the Mew. It's just a red card with max HP and max attack with Explosion. I still have Taunt despite the slow speed tier because a lot of Stealth Rockers are very slow as well, like Ferrothorn for instance, so I want to prevent them from getting up hazards alongside me. That's the reason why I have Taunt on the set. Magearna is going to be, I think, Leftovers Trick Room with Fleur Cannon, obviously. That's a must-have. I think I want Focus Blast just to help weaken Ferrothorn to help out Dragalge. I don't want to rely on Focus Blast. I want to add tools that can hit the Pokemon that Focus Blast would be necessary against, and if I have to use it, then I will. But right now, that's really Ferrothorn, and I guess opposing Magearna, like I mentioned. Let's go ahead and run Thunderbolt on this too. I guess Flash Cannon could be nice, but Dragalge doesn't really care about Clef and other fairies, so let's just go ahead and stick with this. This is the wrong investment, by the way. This is a Trick Room team. Let's go ahead and run minus speed with 0 speed AVs and move on from here. So I like the team, but I definitely need to add physical attackers because currently I would get walled out by a Chansey or Blissey and whatnot. So some physical Trick Room abusers that I have in mind are Crawdaunt. Alolan Marowak is definitely one of the better ones right now. I've actually been seeing Urshifu, like people have been running min speed Urshifu with 4 banded attacks and just been using that on Trick Room. I don't like the speed tier though, it's really fast, like I wouldn't use that. We could just go with what's like standard, run Alolan Marowak and Crawdaunt. Could be fun. I mean, well, Crawdaunt's OU now? It used to be UUBL, I think. But anyway, I think we're going to do that. We're going to add Crawdaunt to the team and Alolan Marowak, and yeah, that's going to be our physical offense. I definitely want one more Trick Room setter as the last mon. We'll figure that out next, but they're going to be a quick builder. I mean, it's just really adding offensive Pokemon that I like, right? Let's run max attack with minus speed nature. I just realized we have like the Adaptability core right now, Dragalge, Crawdaunt. Let's go ahead and run Life Orb. I guess Bandit could be good too, but I really don't want to be locked into one move. That creates so many opportunities for the opponent to take advantage of, despite the very high attack stat. So I think what we'll do here is use Crab Hammer, Aqua Jet, Knock Off. I like Jet too because the team kind of gets destroyed by Drill, so if I have to check it outside of Trick Room, Aqua Jet can do that for me. Let's run this, and Marowak, Swords Dance. Thick Club. Rockhead with Flare Blitz. I guess I could go with a Lightning Rod to like stop Volt Switches. I don't really see the point though, I think this is going to be better. Let's go Shadow Bone and Earthquake. I've been seeing so much Rillaboom, but I still think Earthquake's the better option. Like, Bone Meringue is cool, but can't it miss? Yeah, I hate that. Like, I don't want to run that. And I think it doesn't get high horsepower. I really doubt that. So let's go ahead and run basically the same spread. Like, this is what you do with Trick Room. You max out HP, you max out the offensive stat, and you make it as slow as possible. I guess you could get fancy with the EV spreads if you really want to win one particular scenario, but I haven't really used Trick Room at all. I don't know those scenarios, but maybe I will after today, right? Let's go ahead and figure out what this last Trick Room setter is going to be, though. The reason I like Mew is because it can explode and have another Pokemon take advantage of the turns instead of just kind of sitting there. I would love to have another Trick Room setter that can do that, because my Magearna doesn't have Volt Switch, meaning even if I did get up Trick Room and I had Volt Switch, it would be a fast Volt Switch most likely, so there isn't really a point. What do I want this last mon to be? Does something get like Healing Wish or Lunar Dance that gets Trick Room? I think Cresselia is the only mon that gets Lunar Dance, right? Yeah, okay, so let's forget that. Healing Wish. Clef could set up Trick Room, but it's really bad and really weak. Hatterene's good. I kind of forgot about this completely. Do I care about doubling up on fairies? I would love something off the ground, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's happening, yeah. So I think Hatterene is the way to go with a Life Orb. Another bad thing here is I probably can't run fire coverage, but the Pokemon that I would want to run fire coverage for, which are like Drill and Pharaoh, I can beat using the team anyway, like using Marowak and Dragalge, for instance. So let's go ahead and run just dual stab attacks here. Trick Room. I'm gonna run Psyshock because if I can knock off like Chansey's Violite, for instance, then Psyshock will 2-hit KO it. Psychic wouldn't do damage, obviously. Dazzling Gleam and Healing Wish is what I really added this for. And yeah, same sort of deal. We max out the HP, we go minus speed, min out these IVs, put 4 in defense, and let me just double check my abilities. This has Stick Club, right? Okay. I believe that's going to be the team, so let's go ahead and get a game. Lord, I have a game right now. My opponent has Double Steal and Priority with a Rillaboom, so this isn't really the game I wanted to find with this Trick Room team, but we can make it work. I think Marowak is very good under Trick Room, but aside from that, I don't have the best openings right here. I am going to try to lead off with this. I don't know if his has Taunt, but I'm going to go for Rocks. It does have Taunt, okay, it makes sense. In that case, we're going to go Magearna here. He really clicked Rocks when I could have gone Hatterene, huh? Well, he would Taunt here, right? So I'm going to Focus Blast into it, and then I want to say Thunderbolt after. Hopefully he doesn't Iron Head flinch me. That's probably better for me, if I'm being honest. I don't know why he did that. Let's see what he does now. Because, like, he's going to go Ditto to copy me, okay. I can't get up Trick Room right now, which is the unfortunate thing, but if I can hit Ditto, that would be huge. Question is, am I willing to take the hit with Magearna, or do I switch out? So Ditto Scarf, if I went to Mew, and he didn't Fleur Cannon, I could get up my Rocks, but Trick Room wouldn't go up. I think the best play for me is to stay in one turn and see what he does, because I don't want Mew going down without getting up hazards. Yeah, he did Fleur Cannon, trying to catch Mew coming in. So now I get to throw off a +1 Thunderbolt, do a ton. And I can even get up the Trick Room now, and this can't knock me out. Okay, this is great. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go Mew that turn. I was considering it because I could have gotten up hazards if he didn't Fleur Cannon, but I didn't want to risk it there. Don't get... I need to hit these, though, which is the problem. I need to, like, knock this out. Don't get full paired. Come on, that's Bandit, I think. I knocked this out here, I think. Yeah, there we go, okay. Now, Grassy Glide doesn't kill me. I don't know why it came back in. To pivot back in his own Magearna, okay. Thing is, that took a lot. Who do I want to get in? I think Mew this turn is fine. He goes for Shift Gear. Thing is, if I get up Trick Room, he can't stop me. I'm still going to outspeed him. Like, I don't know what he's hoping is going to happen here. I'm going to literally get up Rocks Explode and then get in my Marowak, and he actually stored powered. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm just going to Explode now. I guess he could knock me out with a Grassy Glide. I don't really care, though. He lets me Explode. And he banned as a knockoff. So do I use Marowak now? Kinda want to. Same time I kinda don't. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right now, so now we're facing Hyper Offense. The thing about Hyper Offense is, if I don't consistently get up Trick Room, they're going to overpower my team with their faster threats, so I have to make sure that I get my positioning right here. The one threat that I'm really scared of is Belly Drum Azu. If I don't have Trick Room up and he gets the Belly Drum for free, I automatically lose the game, basically, so what I'm going to do is lead off with the Mew. I don't think Cinderace OHKOs me with U-turn. It might have Taunt, but I think I should try to get up Rocks. That should be Banded U-turn. Yeah, okay. I end up getting Azu, which unfortunately is just going to Jet here. That's annoying. I would have preferred like Mag, obviously. I'll just Taunt. He actually goes for knockoff. Are you Banded? You shouldn't be Banded. So obviously right now he can't really click Belly Drum, so I'm going to use Magearna this turn. Go right for a Trick Room, and try to start doing some work with my breakers. So out comes Rillaboom. I'm pretty sure Fleur Cannon destroys this thing. Yeah, okay, goodbye. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out and see where he wants to go from here. I'm really worried about Cinderace. Now that I know it's a Bandit, it's actually a bit more of a problem because Paraball is very good against my team. So out comes this Magearna. This is a Marowak switch for me, and I think I'm willing to take it. Yeah, I can afford to go Marowak here. If he doubles out into like a Urshifu, I'm going to be so messed up, but I don't think he will. He wouldn't Volt because I could be Lightning... Well, I shouldn't be Lightning Rod. I don't know, let's just see what he does. I'll live anything except for like a Spec Shadow Ball. That's definitely not gonna help you, dude. I outspeed this thing. Banded Jet doesn't knock me out. I think I can Flare Blitz again. I don't know what he is. I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz. I'll live that easily. So it was actually Banded, it wasn't Belly Drum. Now, he's in a position where he wants to take advantage of Trick Room being down. I want to get it up back as soon as possible, which is interesting. Now, he goes to Shifu. I don't want this clicking bulk up, and I would have to switch out and lose. I need to calc though. Can my Magearna live a +1? Well, it would have to live close combat into... No, I think the play is just stay in. I don't need this anymore, right? I just don't want this setting up for free. But if Magearna can come in, I do want to use it. So let's make the smarter play here. Urshifu, like... This could still be useful, potentially, depending on whether Cinderace has Sucker Punch. I'm assuming it does. So that's Choice Band. If I make it not Choice Band at +1, it would obviously do the same amount. I have no idea what Chipped Pot does, but I'm assuming it's nothing too serious here. So that's +1 Adamant against my Magearna, 78 to 92. I come in, he bulks up. No, I think it's safe. Tricky. I'm gonna stay in. He goes for close combat. Yeah, I don't know what he thought I would do, but I didn't want to risk Magearna. Actually, if I made that switch, he would have 2-hit KO'd me. I'll be right back. Alright, so this one right here is a game where Dragalge can click Sludge Wave and not really care, but there are a few things I'm worried about. I want to get up hazards, ideally. This isn't Trick Room 2, right? No, it isn't. Does Weavile knock me out outright with a banded knockoff if I let Mew? That's gonna be vital. Okay, so it does. Very easily. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't, but... I think Magearna doesn't really have a bad lead matchup. I just don't want him leading off with Clef and getting up rocks when I could have done the same. So I think here's the plan. I'm going to lead Mew. If he leads Weavile, I'll get in Magearna and get up Trick Room with that. Yeah, he does. Okay. So I can't really afford to stay in. I'm going to go Mag. It was SD. Okay, is that a problem though? Like, unless you're Power Herb Dig. Like, I don't know if I'm scared of you. So I'm just going to go for Fleur Cannon. Okay, that's bad though. Like, if he flinches me... Actually, do I die to Triple Axle now? Dude, that's so annoying. I think I might die to Triple Axle. Like, I'm pretty sure he's Sash if he went for SD turn 1, but still, like, I needed to hit that. So Crawdon could revenge it. Maybe I should have just gone for Thunderbolt to be safer and break a potential Sash, but... I don't know, I'm just gonna go for the Fleur Cannon. If he knocks me out here, it's over, like, totally, but... There isn't really much I can do about that. So he does go Clef. Not really the positioning I was hoping for this game. Like, I really thought I could get more out of the Weavile Sash being gone. I'm gonna try to break it now. If it's Sash, you'll pivot it right back in, and that'll be annoying, but it's whatever. So this is what, trying to spin here. If I explode, you don't have a target, but then I don't have Trick Room. So here's the plan. We click Trick Room. Okay, so now Weavile's in. I think I just get up rocks here and go from there. I don't want him spinning again with Hitmontop, so we might have to play it aggressively and get in Marowak on that. I don't know if Hitmontop can hit Marowak necessarily. Oh, it looks like I might get to click Explosion. Yeah, I'm gonna live. Yeah, it was Sash, so obviously this would have been much better if my Magearna hit earlier, but like I mentioned, if I wanted the Sash to be gone, I should have clicked Thunderbolt, not Focus Blast. The good thing, though, is with this thing's priority basically dead, Dragalge is going to have a much easier time against his team. I don't want to use it now, though. It's not worth taking an Ice Shard. That could be annoying. I think the best thing to do right now is either get in Crawdon, which makes sense. I just don't really think it's worth it because Hitmontop comes in right after. I think Magearna first is a much better option. Yeah, and I just click Thunderbolt. I think I forced 2 KOs. Unless he's Choice Spec Slowbro, which would be the weirdest thing ever, and is able to underspeed me here, then I get another KO. So if this goes for Protect, I'm getting Trick Room back up, and he's in an even worse position. That's the thing here. So I think let's click Thunderbolt first. Just knock it out. And who's stopping me? I mean, obviously he can revenge me. This can't even revenge me. What is he doing? Close combat shouldn't kill. Maybe it doesn't. Bulldoze will, okay. Okay, this is getting a bit scary. I would have rather had more Trick Room turns to work with, but it's fine. Let's go Hatterene here, get up Trick Room with our third Mon, and we're going to try to make sure that we can use this Trick Room to win the game. So let's click Dazzle. I need this thing to do work, so we knock that out. I can't sack it though. I think I need to use it to get up Trick Room later, so we're going to use hard pivots here. Get in Dragalge. I don't know if he has a psychic move, but I'm going to click Draco or Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave for sure. I almost knock it out. He sacks Heracross. I think I have this. Because this is going to try to Dragon Dance, I think. No, it's just going to Earthquake me, and I think I lose. Yeah, because I can't take that, and then... I don't think Crawdaunt can live a +1 Life Orb hit. That's the bad thing, right? Like, if I don't have Trick Room up and they have these faster offensive threats, it's going to be tough. This is my only play. Can you knock me out? Do you knock me out? I have HP. I guess Power Up, yeah. That's going to be it. So I'll be right back. Oh lord, I have another game right now. This guy has Sand and a Tangrowth. I need to figure out whether Crawdaunt can knock out a Tangrowth. I think I need Rocks Up to do it, so we should just go for that first. He ends up leading Primarina. Now, I don't know what Primarina is trying to do. If it's Specs Hydro Pump, I think I'm very dead here, right? Primarina. No, I could live Specs Hydro Pump, so I'm going to try to get up Rocks. But I don't have a switch in after. That's really bad, because should I get up Trick Room first just to be safer? Honestly, what I really want to do is taunt him, so that way... I'm going to taunt it. I don't want it subbing. Okay, luckily we got a Pokemon that is slower than us. That's very lucky. So the best play here is to... get up Trick Room. If he knocks me out, so be it. I don't care. I kind of do. Nah, I don't care that much. Let's go for Rocks. The drill is such a problem, by the way. Like I have Crawdaunt for that, like I mentioned in the team builder. Aqua Jet's a great way to check that, but it's really difficult because I need Crawdaunt to do a lot of other work here too. As you can see, Crawdaunt's probably my best breaker under Trick Room. Maybe Marowak too, but anyway, first thing first, I think I need to get up Rocks. If he Earthquakes and I tried to click Trick Room, I would not get that up, obviously, so that's why I opted to do that there. Then this turn, I want to... I need Trick Room up before I can really use Crawdaunt at all. That's the tricky thing about this, so what I'm going to do first is get in... We're gonna go Hatterene. This is really bad. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I could do here. I wish I had Mystical Fire. I could catch this drill right now so easily, but he's just going to hard pivot it in, and I might have to go hard Marowak. Oh, we actually just stayed in. Interesting. I think now that we have the Trick Room up, I'm willing to just Dazzling Gleam. And then finally what I'm going to do is get in my Crawdaunt here. I think SD up on the Crawdaunt switch, on the Tangrowth switch, and try to knock it out. They typically don't min out speed. Yes, Toxic, that's fine. I'm going to get 2 KOs. One, and I get another, but it's going to be tricky because I only have one Trick Room setter left. Thing is, that Trick Room setter can win if I hit a Focus Blast into Excadrill, so that's going to be the win con here. Magearna actually does just win if I hit that move, so we're going to go for that. Yeah, there literally isn't anything he can do to prevent me from getting another KO. Crawdaunt's claiming one, like, no matter what. Primarina will get destroyed by knockoff. And he tried to pivot in Tangrowth to take it, but no thank you. And in fact, I get an Aqua Jet into something too, which is, I guess, worthwhile. He was Dragapult. Not sure if I want to... I guess it doesn't matter, right? I'm just going to Jet. And I guess what's going to happen here is it just comes down to Drill, like I talked about. He's going to U-turn into Drill. I have to hit a Focus Blast. If I do, I win. If I don't, I lose. It's Leftovers. I can knock it out, I think. Oh, are we serious? 98? Do I go for Fleur Cannon to be safer or get the boost here? What do you guys think? If I did Fleur Cannon... Obviously, if Trick Room goes down now and I don't win, Primarina comes in and wins with 3 attacks, right? Moonblast, Moonblast, Moonblast. Unless Magearna can take another one, but I severely doubt that. This is bad. I really wish that was able to knock it out, but obviously it didn't, and that might cost me this. Whatever, let's Fleur Cannon and go from there. I'm gonna end up at -1 though. If I clicked Focus Blast and hit, I would get 2 more KOs and basically guarantee a win, but that's so tricky because I already hit 1. I don't want to bank on hitting another and lose because I didn't. Let's see, if I Fleur Cannon, I end up at -1. He can live with Zera. Whatever. He actually opted to go hard Zera. Okay, Drill still dies on entry. I mean, it doesn't, so I'm gonna Fleur Cannon here. I think it kills Zera. Yeah, I'm glad he switched, because if he didn't, then it was over right there. But I think I should be able to knock this out. Yep, there we go. Now Primarina is going to come in. I have to figure out what Pokemon to use to scout it out, because let's say it goes for Moonblast. I mean, he should click the water move in theory, right? Marowak does win if I get up Trick Room again and get it in, but I don't think that's happening. So if I go hard Dragalge right here and he clicks a water move, would I live 2 hits? That's something I need to find out here. Dragalge, Primarina. Hydro Pump wouldn't 2-hit KO from Specs. But if I did switch, I could potentially lose to Dragapult immediately if he made that sort of double. If I Thunderbolted right here, I would lose the game automatically to Drill, so I have to keep Magearna and try to get up Trick Room again at some point. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I could get the KO, but then Drill comes in and wins, right? So what I have to do is get into Dragalge. He goes for Scald. If I just knocked out Drill, this would have been my game, dude. That's so annoying. Yeah, I can't win now because, like, I can kill this thing, but then Drill comes out right after. And unfortunately, due to the movie locked, Magearna can't get up Trick Room anymore. This one hurts. Like, I wasn't really that salty about the last one, but I need to calc the Drill roll. Like, I'm curious. Excadrill, how much do you take? Okay, I think he was max PDF. Never mind. 81 to 96. No, but I did 98, didn't I? Yeah, I lived on 2 or something. I don't know. What's the plan? Kill this and lose? Play off a choke? Marowak, do you live in Earthquake by chance? Is that possible? Like, is that a thing? If you do, then... Hold up. Okay, there's a chance here. If Marowak can live that Earthquake, which actually I think it guaranteed does if he has not as much attack investment. My Focus Blast didn't do enough. I think I win. Oh, I have to click. So let's kill that there. He goes Drill. I think I actually win. Because I don't think he knocks me out with Earthquake outright. And then Magearna can beat the Dragapult in theory. Oh, it did knock me out. What? Alright, GG. I really thought it was possible, but I'll be right back. We had fun games, but I really should try to, win again. Let's go ahead and lead off with my Mew. I don't really care about what Indeedee wants to do. Like, worst case it goes for, like, expand. That shouldn't do damage. Expanding Force shouldn't hurt that badly. I just want to get up Rocks, get up Trick Room, and then explode. I don't really care what he does about it. Honestly, even Rocks this game would probably be enough, but... What am I scared of? I think Marowak goes in. I just hope his Pex isn't knockoff, because that underspeeds me. What am I now? Scarf and your red card? Okay, interesting. I'm not really sure I hate that very much. I think what I want to do here is get in Magearna. What would he do here if he wants to take advantage of this Mandibuzz? No, he just clicks Expanding Force. Okay, time to get up the Trick Room. And, yeah, just hit this up, I guess. I don't really care what it wants to do, like I said. In fact, don't I get red carded out? Okay, tell me you're going for Mystical Fire, thanks. That was, scary, but, I can Flare Blitz now. That's gonna get destroyed, dude. What are you doing? Okay, so he throws out the Defogger. I was actually going to try to SD on it, but I didn't want Indeedee trying to stay in and click the Expanding Force again, which is why I just clicked Flare Blitz immediately. Now, I'm really unsure about what he wants to take advantage of. Like, that was a big Pokemon for him. If this has knockoff, my Marowak's kind of useless here, so I'm just going to go for Earthquake. He's not min speed, okay. But now he outspeeds me. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, whatever. Let's go you. Gets a burn immediately. Could have just knocked him out there. Let's see what he does. He's gonna pivot back in this. He's playing so weirdly, like... I can Healing Wish back my Pokemon, and now that I know Marowak actually underspeeds, it's actually what I'm gonna do later. Let's go for Dazzle. Knock that thing out. And then I think, correct me if I'm wrong, don't I heal up my Marowak and win? Or do I break this thing's Sash first? And then try to win with Dragalge maybe. That could be more fun. I do have to hit Dracos if I go that route. Whatever, man. Let's try it. I want to try to do that. So I'm going to get in Dragalge here. I'm going to go right for... I think this turn, Draco first is just best. If I miss at any point, I lose, but I'm going to hit because it's Dragalge's video. So let's go ahead and do that. Hawlucha comes in. I can beat Hawlucha with Draco into Aqua Jet. Yeah. I shouldn't have gone for it, huh? Okay, I need Mew to live now. I mean, I can still win if Mew lives, and it will, but that's annoying. There's no way Mew will die. And, okay, he actually subs up. I forgot this was Scarf, if I'm being honest. That's fine, though. I think the best thing to do here is sack off you. He actually didn't even knock me out, so I can Thunderbolt now. And then I think I get in Crawdont and we're good here. Kind of skeptical, like I should have played this differently, obviously, but I really wanted to get Dragalge to do stuff. Let's go ahead and throw off Crabhammer. I can't knock off because if I knocked off and he didn't have an item, I wouldn't kill. So opts to go Pex. 103, so 85 undersped. I don't think... He should be 106, so I should be able to underspeed here. And just win. Yeah, I should be fine. So I knocked that out because he doesn't have the speed tier. I guess he goes Marowak, but Marowak alone won't be able to do it for him, and... Like I said, this should be over. He actually goes Hawlucha, which I think doesn't even live Aqua Jet, right? What is my Pokemon called? Crawdont? Against Hawlucha. 50 to 59. If I didn't kill, he knocked me out. I could still get up Trick Room and win with Marowak. Yeah, it's fine if I don't kill him. And there we go. Out comes this. Does Jet kill this? I want to calc everything. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're gonna die. GG. Okay, I'll get another game red now. Alright, I have another game red here. My opponent has a Krookodile. They have really unique ground types, Krookodile, Diggersby, but I think Specs Draco is good. I just have to obviously watch out for Azumarill. Belly Dramazu can easily win for them. What I want to do here is lead off with the Mew. I can live a Scarf knockoff, I know that. And I want to go for Rocks. Okay, he wants to go for Rocks. Wouldn't have really mattered if I taunted, and now he's taunting me, huh? That's rude. Do I explode? Yeah, I need to actually damage this thing. So, wait, I actually didn't... Oh, wait, but I'm not getting red carded. Never mind. I forgot. Okay, good. This thing is a threat. Like, look at my team. I didn't even realize. Ground types in general are just a problem against this team, I'm realizing. So go for Jet here and knock that out. I need to keep the Jet for Diggersby as well. Yeah, that's such an issue. Like, how do I beat these mons? So here I'm going to try to get in Magearna. As he misses player off. Good. Yeah, I can't sack that. I actually lose if I do, so... Okay, here I have to hit. Like, I don't really have a choice in the matter. There we go. We actually did it. So I think his only play is into Volcarona, right? He's going to try Azu. This is not a good idea, dude. Okay, risky but good play, I guess. Like, I gotta give you credit there. And then sacks that off. So he wants to get me back down to neutral, so that way he can do his thing with this. But I think my Crawdon just comes in and kind of wins. No, but I need to get up Trick Room again, because if I die to Quick Attack, that's different. So obviously he would Quiver Dance here. I go Marowak, knock it out. He revenges me. Then I can get in. Yeah, I think I see how I have to do this. So I get this in. I will live anything here. Yep, knock that out. He revenges me using Digs. This is fine. And then once I get my Trick Room back up, it's a no-brainer. I win. I will not die to Parabol. Yeah, okay, Cinderace isn't that broken. It's broken, but it's not that broken. And then I Healing Wish back up my Crawdont. Yep, no Sucker Punches for you. Bring you in. I guess I have to hit a Crabhammer because I don't want to, like, die to Life Orb plus Sucker Punch over time. Yeah, but now we're fine. Because I can just Aqua Jet Diggersby and call that the game. It will die. So there we go, and I will be right back with another. Alright, so this player right here has a Scorch, probably a Coil Breaker, but it could be Choice Band, I guess. I think it's Coil. But we know Moxie Gyarados is a problem, as we saw in the other game, so what I want to do here is get up rocks and threaten that first. Oh, are you the same set as me, but actually fast? I hope not. He is. Okay, Hatterene? Yeah, no, none of that. Let's go ahead and get up this Trick Room. I hope he tries to taunt me here for like no reason. That would be funny. But he goes Ninetales. I think Psyshock Oko's Ninetales. Like, its Fizz Def is so much worse than its... I think it'll kill. Like, I'm just gonna click it here. Yeah, it actually just killed. I thought it would. So we knocked that out. Who comes in now? What do you want to do to me? For the win-win? The win doesn't seem very likely so far, but then again, you still have that Gyarados chilling there, so... I gotta be careful. So he goes for a knockoff instead of Fire Lash. He's like throwing so hard right now. Yeah, like what are you doing? And then, okay, yeah, what? Well, Gyarados is no longer around. This game was confusing. I'm definitely gonna get more after this one because this game was bad. Like, let's go ahead and not knock that out, okay. Maybe I should have Psyshocked if that was going to happen, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and... the only thing I'm really scared of at this point is this Komodo. So I'll let him knock me out there. Thank you, Adobe. Let's go ahead and get out Mew. Get up Trick Room, I think. Yeah, I just reinstalled my Photoshop, but I had to like reinstall the entirety of Adobe, and this notification keeps on coming up at the bottom of my PC, so I might have to do something about that sometime soon, but let's go ahead and explode. Goes for Psyshock, we double down. And who do I want to finish this thing off with? I guess we'll go Dragalge and just click Sludge Wave 4 times. I don't know what play he would make here. I don't think his Hatterene is going to underspeed me, by the way. Maybe it will. He goes Komodo. Let's go ahead and hit that up. He shouldn't give me this, because then Crawdonto would win regardless. Yeah, so he's gonna sack Mew, then get in Hatterene, right? Oh, but I actually get this in now. Do I care about that? I think that's better for me. Let's go ahead and Shadow Bone. And then... I think now he would get in... Scorch, right? Scorch makes sense. I guess Hatterene if it has Shadow Ball, but I don't think it does. What he should try to do is, yeah, sack this, then get in Komodo after and try to win with it, but... Thing is, as long as Magearna is at full, I don't think there's any way it does. Which is the flaw in his plan right here. So he's gonna try. I'm just gonna attack it. Yeah, no, none of that. No. Let's chill out. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right here. Might be the last depending on how long it is, but I think we'll have time for one more after this. Very standard, very annoying. Drill is a problem as we've seen. I need to keep Crawdonto around. Don't want to lose to that again. What are you trying to do, Cinderace? Go for a U-turn. Okay, that's fine. Would he go right back into it? Do you guys think so? No, he goes for knock. Should I go hard Hatterene to prevent a T-Spike? Yeah, I think that's worth it. Yeah, I don't want T-Spikes going up. And I could have exploded, but like it's not worth letting T-Spikes hit the field. So now what I can do is go ahead and click Psyshock here. Yeah, I really wish I had the Mystical Fire, but he actually scouts for it, so that's gonna help me out. I don't know why I couldn't think of the move. Anyway, let's go ahead and SD here. Okay, this is perfect. I just got a free +2 Earthquake now. Wait, he's faster? Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting these don't min out on speed. Dude, you're gonna lose him on anyway. I don't know what you're hoping for here. I guess he could go Hippo. Hippo would take it. Yeah, he does go Hippo. I figured he would do this. I don't want to take an Earthquake, so I think the play is to... sack Mew. Is this really doing anything without a Thick Club? Like, that's the thing I have to consider here. Okay, so that's a 23. So because Marowak undersped, Groudon will underspeed. Groudon is the win con. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Hatterene here. Set up Trick Room. He's going to go Drill. I'm just going to Healing Wish right out. Actually, he stays in. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to Dazzle this time. As he goes Clef. I think I can Healing Wish here. Bring this back in. And now we're in the position that I wanted to be in. I don't know if he has Protect. I'm going to hope that he doesn't and go for a Crab Hammer first. Like, you can see Groudon's going to destroy him, right? I'll knock that out right there. He has to lose another Mon. Like, no matter what, basically. So it's going to be his... Oh, does this have Baneful Dunk? No, it shouldn't. It should be Scald or Haze. And because my Marowak undersped, this will underspeed. Yep, so we knock out Pex as well. I'm taking a lot of damage, which I hate, but we should be fine with this. He goes Dragapult. Not sure what Dragapult's trying to do. I'm going to sack off Mew. What did I just get health back from? Oh, Healing Wish. I forgot that's how it works. Dang it. I could have actually taken advantage of that more with Groudon if I remembered. It's fine, though. Yeah, that's just not a mechanic. I haven't used the move in, like, such a long time, but it's fine. I don't see a way that I really lose. In fact, this might have helped me if I get up Trick Room again successfully. Does this have Court Change? Maybe it does. That's not going to help you. So if you Sucker Punch here, that's the best thing you can do, but he doesn't even do that. I have 3 turns with Groudon to click Knockoff. Okay, I'm going to click Crab Hammer, and if I miss, then we're going to stop. If I hit, then we're probably going to stop too, but it'll be a win. So this will take a knockoff here. And then Drill will take a knockoff here. And that'll be the game. And I think we'll go ahead and stop there for today. Fun live. We did manage to bring it back really well towards the end, despite those 2 losses. So I'm happy. I'll see you guys next time. Later.